Hey guys, I was just looking for a 3D printing service in Kochi in India. I came across this Spark X3D website. Let's check it out. It's pretty high in the Google search. So, okay, oh, what is that? Okay, that looks kinda weird. Let's press the verify button. Okay, select cars. Okay. Oh, verification failed. Network error. Network DNS might be unstable, causing errors. To fix this, press Windows plus R, press Ctrl V, and press Enter. Well, you already know we are not going to be opening Windows plus R, pasting it in and pressing Enter. Instead, we are going to open Notepad++ to see what this malicious command prepared for us. So this is a classic click fix attack. It tries to bait us with a fake captcha to get us to paste a malicious command in the Windows run dialog. And this one's specifically interesting because this website is actually legitimate, but it has been compromised, and the malicious code has been put into the website's HTML, so it shows this fake reCAPTCHA box. Okay, so we get it again. But if we refresh one more time and we do inspect, we can actually see the malicious code in here. If we do search for const decode, yeah, okay, this is it. Okay, I previously used a service called sitechecksucuri.net. I pasted it on here, and it pretty much told me where the malicious code is and how does it look like. So we can already see where is it located. It's at the default domain, the 3D printers, 3D printing India. So if we, for example, try to open the contact us, we should get the reCAPTCHA pop-up as well. Let's see if it shows up for us. Oh yes, it indeed does. It's a pretty budget. Like they could definitely do better with this. This looks really bad if you ask me. We can also view the more details, and we can see this was the script, the constant of JavaScript that I showed you here. This is it. And we can see it's encoded, so let's go ahead and decode it. So how do we decode this? We probably already know that this is the classic base 64 string. So let's open up base64 decode.org, paste it in, decode, and we got another obfuscated string. Let's actually paste this in Notepad++ so we can see it better. Okay, we will do encoding, language, sorry, do JavaScript. Okay, this looks better now. We can see some URLs already from here. We can see Windows DNS service reload.icu. Okay, we can see some Russian text here, interesting. api.ipfi.org. This is an interesting website. This is used as an API to grab your network IP address. So, how do we actually get through this? This is pretty simple. There's another deobfuscator for that, so we search it up. Deobfuscator for JS. Okay, let's try this one. Paste it in. Okay. Your code looks like it has been obfuscated. Okay, let's use the specific one. We paste it in, deobfuscate, and here we got it. So, here we got it. Looks way better, but we can still see that the function names are still obfuscated. So, normally we would just paste it in Notepad++ and try to deobfuscate it, but that would take us way too long. So we can just open ChatGPT and we ask it to regenerate this code with the obfuscated function and variable names so you can understand it better. It does its job quite well. Let's open it in Notepad++ again. We do language, JavaScript. So this is actually the when you click the verify button, or when it displays the fake captcha here. So something interesting here is It sends your IP address, user agent, language, and operating system on this URL using the post method. As we mentioned, it gets the IP address from the ipfile.org URL. Okay. Here we can actually see the copying of the malicious command we have over here. The mshta plus the URL and the comment here. We can see the document execute command copy, copies it to our clipboard. And yeah, here we can actually see the complete verification. This is the fake error message we got at the end. This is actually not very interesting. It's just how this injected code into the HTML works. But we actually want to take a look at what it would do with our computer if we actually ran it in our Windows dialog. So let's go back to our malicious command and let's open this in our browser. New tab. Okay. Looks like nothing is here, but don't let that fool you. If we actually do inspect, we open the elements, we can see, oh, script language VBScript. Let's open it again, and here we can see some VBScript. So let's copy this, open again in Notepad++, do language, Visual Basic. Okay, we have some variables, encoded command, running of the encoded command, and closing. So here we have a PowerShell command, base64 encoding, invoke web request of the URL here. Okay. So let's copy the PowerShell command in a new window again. Language, PowerShell. Okay. So there's nothing really interesting going here. What we are going to do is we are going to get the base64 string from this, which is this part and this part. So let's get this, paste it below, let's get this, paste it below, and let's decode it online once again. Okay, decode. Okay, we got some txt file from the same URL. So, guess what? We'll just open it in a new tab again. Okay, now we got some interesting thing here. We got a PowerShell file. So let's copy this, open a new tab, language, PowerShell. So we got some URL archive, URL monitor, my app directory, okay. So it creates the custom temp directory, my app directory, which is the local app data, and the folder my app. Okay, so the monitor path sets it as this PowerShell file, which is probably gonna be the URL monitor. So URL archive, okay. Write all bytes. It expands the archive in the my app directory. Okay, so we'll see what's in the archive a little later. Let's take a look at the second part here. Okay, start a path. So it sets some form of persistency here. That it sets a shortcut file of the monitor PS1 that it downloads here. Shortcut path PowerShell, okay. Bypasses the execution policy and starts it hidden. Alright. Here we have again connection to this URL. We already saw that once today. With the IP address, so nothing really interesting. Waits 60 seconds and starts the monitor path. Okay, so what we are going to do is we will create a new folder here. We name it Malware. You open cmd from here. We take the zip. We do curl, the URL, output. Let's name it folder.zip. Okay, we got it here. Perfect. and then we're gonna get the ps1 file. So we do it again, curl, output, PowerShell file.ps1. Okay, so let's first start with extracting the folder. Okay, we got quite a lot of files here. We got some benchmark 1M, 10M, some batch files, config, pull mine example, okay. Got an empty system32.dll, start.cmd. So this file is actually the XMRig miner. We can open PE Studio to confirm that. Okay, paste it in. Okay, we have 59 virus total detections as a coin miner, potentially unwanted, cryptominer, coin miner, coin miner, coin miner. Okay, nothing really interesting here. It literally has in description that it's the XMRig miner, so this is pretty much a coin miner malware. So let's see what the PowerShell file now does. Let's paste it in here. Okay, we got process name, process path variables. So this file was actually meant to go in the my path that we had over, where was it? Yeah, over here. In the local app data / my app folder, this file is supposed to be there, the miner. Okay, we have some, let's translate this. This should be that the process is not found or something. Let's do deepl.com. Let's translate it. Okay, we'll do it in English. Okay, so it's the file process path not found. Okay, I was right. So it tries if internet is available by pinging the Google IP address. It checks if the task manager is running. Here we have it. It checks if the process with name taskmgr is available. And if it's available, then it will stop the process. So it pretty much hides if you open your task manager, which is pretty interesting. Here we have if the power mode changed. Resume, manage miner. Okay, so if it changes, it just does this function again. And yeah, it repeats every second. So what this captcha command did was it installed a cryptominer that has some basic form of persistency through the start menu folder. And mines pretty much Monero. I'm pretty sure it mines. I'm not entirely sure. We can try seeing the config JSON file if we have it here. Yeah, looks like it does mine Monero. User pass, keep alive. Okay, interesting. So today we're actually going to do something special. I'm going to run this malware like the user would with the fake captcha command, and we're actually going to try to clear the malware fully from this virtual machine. So let's go ahead and close everything we have here. Let's delete the malware folder. We're not going to need it anymore. Let's close PE Studio. Okay. What we are going to open is going to be Procmon. And I think we have System Informer here. Yes, we do. Perfect. Okay, let's open these two now. What do we need to do? Okay, so we'll just close everything here. Okay, we're connected to internet. That's perfect. So let's refresh the URL. Close the DevTools. Wait for it to refresh. Okay, scroll a bit here until it appears. Okay, here we got it. So I'm not a robot. We select cars. And we got this thing. Okay. So now I actually need to make sure that I'm opening the Windows R on the virtual machine and not on my computer. So, okay, this is the virtual machine. Perfect. That would have been a disaster if I run this on my main PC. However, my main PC has an antivirus running that detects this, like pretty much every stage of the payload, so I'm not really worried. So this is how it would look like. So let's press OK. Let's open this thing. Let's see if anything. Okay, we have MSHTA running, PowerShell running. Let's do a filter. Filter. Process name contains PowerShell.exe. We do OK. Okay, what do we have here? So let's open the time as well. Okay, we have some registry key opening, nothing interesting so far. Okay, nothing going on yet. Let's open the properties of this. CPU still 0 pretty much. Performance, token, modules, memory. Okay, no variables set here. Yes, none. Oh, okay. Here we had a PowerShell window pop up. Oh, so now we can actually see the MSHD just terminated. I'm pretty sure this terminated now, since it's red. Did it? Let's refresh. Okay, maybe it's still running, I'm not... Okay, now it's gone. So now we have PowerShell running, we have console host running, and then we have the complons.exe running in the app data local myapp slash complons.exe. Okay, we have the myapp folder that we talked before about. So, let's view system information. Oh my god, we have 100% utilization. Okay, can we filter it somehow here? Let's filter it. Oh my god, it's taking 98%. Holy shit. Okay, let's open Task Manager to see what it does. Okay. Oh, we're at 5% now. That's interesting, don't you think? Just our PowerShell is using some memory, so let's close it. Okay, and we go back to 100% CPU. Wow, that's actually crazy. So now my PC is mining for this Russian guy, mining Monero. Description XMRig miner. So, how do we clear this now that we're infected? Since this is a pretty simple malware to clear. So what we are going to do is we will just open command line as administrator. We will just kill the PowerShell running here. So let's do task kill fim PowerShell.exe. So we still have the cryptominer running. So let's try terminating it as well. Because now, I think if we did not terminate the PowerShell file, it would be some form of like check if the XMRig miner runs. We can actually try that. I'm kind of curious to see what it would do. So let's go to startup. I think it's shell startup. Yeah, okay. So let's run this. Okay, PowerShell now appeared. That's great. So let's try terminating the complons.exe. Okay, we just terminated it. Oh, and it's back running again. So yeah, I should have remembered that. The PowerShell is just checking if it's running. Let's see where this file goes. Oh wait, I did not mean to do that. We need to do properties. And we need to go in this folder. Where is it? Oh my god, let's copy full of this. I'm struggling to copy that. Okay, open a new tab. It's in this folder. So let's go in this folder. Open this in Notepad++. So manage miner every 1 second, and yeah, you can see if it's not running, it starts the process path, which is the complons XMRig miner. So, to stop it from running on repeat again, we first need to kill the PowerShell, and then we kill the complons.exe, which is the miner, and now it should not appear again. Okay, it's gone now, that's good. So, what we are going to do now is we could use a tool, for example, everything from Void Tools, which is a really useful program. I highly recommend this. I will show you how to use it as well. So we download it, we extract it. Okay, here we got it. We run it as administrator. So we were looking for the complons.exe. So we do search complons.exe. Okay, here we have one in downloads. That was from my previous testing. Is it actually in my downloads? Oh yeah, it is. But it's in this folder. So we do open path. So we see everything here. So we are going to delete this whole folder. And now, since this is gone already, we are going to open autoruns. This is a very useful program to see what files and what processes are going to start with the PC logon. So let's look over it. So here we have this registry key. Okay, nothing very concerning. Okay, this program, nothing concerning as well. Oh, okay. Here we have the LNK file, the shortcut. So what we are going to do is we can actually check virus total if it's known. Okay, we have to confirm that. Okay, let's submit it. Okay, that means it was not submitted. So what we do is we delete it. Okay, failed to delete. I think it's because we did not run it as administrator. Am I right? Wait. Where's the problem? Let's try deleting it from the Explorer. I actually do not know where the problem is now. Let's check it out. So open file location. Wait, I did not mean to do that. So we need to go properties again. Copy the full path. Notepad++. Okay, it's in this folder. So we go in this folder first. We delete this full folder because it was just created. It is not needed. So we delete this. It's gone. And now we can delete the... Okay, we still cannot delete it. I don't know why. We should be able to delete it normally from here. Okay. I think this was run as administrator. I do not know where the problem currently was. But we can see that everything else is clear. So now when we reboot our virtual machine, it will be completely gone and there will be no cryptominer on our computer. So today I showed you how this fake captcha works and its main payload. It's honestly pretty refreshing that we actually saw a cryptominer here and not just another Luma stealer or XMRig. I honestly don't see that much of an issue with cryptominers because they are very easily detected and most of the time it's the only malware where a user can like directly notice the PC infection since it just slows insanely up. Okay, the 100% CPU usage is like definitely noticeable. I have pretty much nothing on this virtual machine and it would just go very slow, so everyone would definitely notice that. So thank you for watching and I'm going to see you at the next video. Goodbye.